Hey, welcome guys to BubbleteaS. Hang on for a second. 我的华人的朋友新年快乐，万事如意。Okay, just wishing for my Chinese viewers, friends to a happy Chinese New Year, which is coming out on the 12th of February. Please do keep in mind to save your black diamonds. Usually there'll be some awesome deal. I remember last Chinese New Year, it was 4 or 8 coupons, for 50% off 500 black diamond and for 50% off 1000 black diamond. So if you wanna wait and save 12 more days, there should be some special deal, or they could do a 180 and bring back the Black Friday Christmas sale, whereby it's like ridiculously good deal to catch up on your account. Okay, today what will be the lesson? Today I figured out we'll need notepad. Okay, let me see how I can strengthen this. You got my lifestyle. Okay, blank it out first. So today will be a lesson about free to play and medium spender. So if you're max whale, shut off this video. Doesn't really apply to you. So configure army. So for my lot, I prefer any, but sec is also good, but sec is overall I wouldn't say is immaterial. You can choose either to be a lot. So this is the one about, okay, since most medium spender have sec as their lot and not level 4 any, I'm just gonna use sec as an example. You got my lifestyle, everybody knows. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what is the preferred commanders though. So if you're a medium spender, this is probably your best full infantry line. You got my lifestyle, body knows. Let me see what is a good health. If you got any, usually any is better, but full infantry, let me see, 5 or something. Did I miss out anyone? Oh wait, shit. Dummy. Defense, attack. Okay, so brain dead wise, this is your best full defender line. Even if your Chris is not level 4 or awakened yet, generally it's a really good commander and most people will have it at level 4. But this, if you're playing full infantry, this is the setup for medium spenders. For the high end with Jon Snow level 4, they usually play like the total attack commanders and 2 strong front line to buff their force though. But if you're playing a max account, don't think this video is for you. And I'm just gonna run through what is good for medium spender infantry. Let me record this down on notepad. Medium spender. How can I do this like it's okay, I got it. Full infantry. So obviously one Chris, Andrea, Sanara, Let's, and your Lord Seg. This is the best full infantry for medium spender. Even if your Chris is not level 4, if you manage to hit it at level 2, level 3, it's still vastly better. You can argue Scenario or Arya or like Feist, but Scenario gives health though, and like if you do the calculation, Scenario is just better. Sad to say that this is the best medium spender configuration. Let me see. So if for example, if you're red, so I'm giving the easy one, then I'll go for the hard one first, medium. So if you're free to play, let me see the options. Everybody knows you got my lifestyle, everyone you know. I'll be very surprised if I got copyright strike. So medium spender, Chris is good, Barrett is good. Haley is good, Feist. Arya. So you don't really have much option as free to play. So it usually like this though. So let me just record it down. Right, so the harder part will be playing two formation. I'll explain the composition to commander allocation. Yeah. Okay, I'll review the list later. So, okay, so you got my lifestyle, everybody know. Spear is a bit tricky. This is what I recommend for the pay-to-win spear. Like, you can argue Jaime Lannister gives you 30 defense, but this gives you 40% and some cav reduction. Actually, Jaime Lannister and Hector is pretty much interchangeable though. Okay. I'm gonna do the basic math for this. Assuming, so Jaime is 15, 15x8, so 25 difference. 30 health is about times 4 equals 120. Then Hector will be about 25x8. You got my lifestyle, everybody knows. 5200. Yep, Hector is definitely better. So if you're a medium spender, this is probably your preferred spear. Annie is good here because it gives you the spear health of like 40% though. It's like literally like uncontested the best. Yeah, I'm not gonna use notepad though, like I'm just gonna wing it. I'll use notepad for the second part. So this mono formation is not the hardest thing to do. So this is probably your best spear configuration. Change your lot to one of them. Your cav, if you're a medium spender, I reckon let me see. Layla. Yep. This would probably be your best medium spender funky. I'm not too high on Rob Stark, but this is how I would do my cavalry. You can swap in sack for the spear formation, but I actually believe in the spear defense actually matters more, because the defense here it's a bit more, or sack is also equivalent swap though, so it's actually not too bad. You can swap Hector with sack. It really won't make much of a difference though, but Hector gives you the minus cav, so if you're playing, even though the formation is cav, yeah. So wait, oh shit, I forget the free to play spear. Gorel is one. Ilma, if you have it. Ansel, Varys. Do you consider Hector free to play? Yeah, Hector is Worldwood Memories. So this would be probably for the best for the free to play spear. Pay to win cav, I just showed it, so I'll just run through the free to play version. Rob Stark, nah. Yep, this is good. This is good. Yeah, you had no choice but to have Rob, bro. So I reckon if you're playing, like, if you want like a good substitute for free to play, it'll be something like this. Tyrion is actually very good for free to play. So this would be your free to play cav full formation, which I optimally think is good lah, but obviously like most people free to play don't really have the all gold yet. Okay, so now comes the second part of lesson that is a bit wonky. So as you know, like, I'm the big component of a very big front line. Some people disagree, they like to play a very small front line. So if I was going infantry cav, and I'm gonna buff my infantry, for medium spender it will be this, and I'll put like this, and I'll usually allocate 2 to the front and 1 to the back. So if I was playing in spear, it would be this, and in cav it would be Enzo. So the takeaway lesson here is that when you're playing 2 formations and you have 5 commander slot, right, and your 2 is flex, means it gives total attack, you can afford to put 2 in the front, 1 in the back. Yeah, I know where this is heading. So when you're playing 2 formation, let's say this is 600k, how would you allocate this? Since this 2 is like flex, it affects both the front and the second line. I actually would focus more on the 2-3. So if 600, 400 infantry, 200k cav backline. I know some people like to say that the small front line just tank the whole thing is good, but I actually like to play a bigger front line. So if you're playing, like, let's say with Imp Spear, this would be the same. I'll choose Gorel. Ooh, that looks like a nice lineup. So also the same concept though. When you're playing 2 lines, it's always appropriate to assign 2 front line commander and 1 backline commander. If you don't have flex, same theory applies. 4 to 3 front, 2 back. If you're playing 4 front commanders, let's say you don't have this, let's say. You got my lifestyle, everybody knows. Yeah, Tyrant's a flex area. So 2 flex infantry and 1 backline commander. Yep, this would be my ideal setup for free to play. So since 2 affects the front line too, it will also be the setup that I just said. Due to 600k army size, 400k will go to your front, 200k will be go to the back. And this is what I'm trying to tell you in today's video. So if you have 5 commander slots, always optimally allocate it to your troop composition. So let's say if you're playing like Spear Inf, and you allocate like 1 to Spear and 4 infantry. This, and your inf is your front. You're losing out on the other 4 commanders' health and defense, and your front line is probably going to die very fast. So if you're looking at this setup, you're looking for your infantry to be front and your spear to be the back line, and you're looking to allocate 80% of your troops to your infantry and 20% to your spear. If you think that adding the 20% at the back, the spear doesn't do too much, you can just go full inf, or you can change it to 60-40. For me, I prefer the 60-40, 60 front line, 40% back line, because I'm always a proponent of the big front and back. So if you're looking how to attack, though, I don't ever recommending you attack in 3 lines unless your army size is like 2 million and you have like insane commanders that buff all 5 lines. But there's a reason why the total attack commanders are so expensive, because like you can afford to fuck with your composition more liberally. But if you're a medium spender or low spender, I'm just teaching you that you have 5 commanders and you have your army size, which for me it will be about 600k right now, without any warrior capacity or what. You always should optimize it according to your composition. This is the main lesson I want to take away. Doesn't matter whether you're free to play or pay to win. A lot of people, when they allocate the they're unsure of how much allocation to go to. I'm always saying that you have 5 commanders, always allocate in equivalent proportion to your composition. So when to play 2 lines, when to play 1 line, that's according to your account strength. But generally 2 lines is a safe bet because you don't know the front. You're using 2 lines to guess the front. But the main takeaway of this home lesson is always you have 5 commanders, allocate your composition according to your commanders. This is what I want to take home lesson today. So, any more questions? I feel like this video is really short, but I hope I got my point across though. So if you guys have any questions, please ask in the YouTube comments or just ask in Discord. Thank you.